I was just at a vitamin shop this morning talking to the business owner, getting my energy drink here after my coffee I already had. And talking to the owner of this vitamin shop, the conversation shifted. She asked what I do. I mentioned that I'm a bookkeeping business owner. And her immediate question after I said, yeah, I'm a bookkeeping business owner, her immediate question was, aren't you worried that AI is going to take over all that bookkeeping stuff? Um, And that's a very common question and like phrase and just thing I hear in general. And if you're a bookkeeping business owner worried about all that AI stuff, this video is for you. I'm sure you were just like me when years ago when I started, I was always worried, am I working towards something that's going to be obsolete and taken over by AI? And short answer is no, I'm not worried at all about AI taking over. And talking to the lady, I asked her some questions that kind of made her realize, like, oh yeah, no, I had no idea. All she knew was AI and insert something she doesn't like, and she was hoping it would be true. No one likes bookkeeping, especially business owners. Oh my god! And I feel like a lot of people just have this. They'll say this stuff that they hope is true when it comes to AI and whatever it is that they don't like, and they really hope like, I wish I just didn't have to deal with this. But why do I not think AI is going to take over bookkeeping? First off, I've been in business for almost 4 years now, just over 3.5 years. Business is doing six figures. I'm happy with my progress. And it's like I said, it's something I've struggled with a lot of just like, oh God, is AI going to take over in the past? But just seeing so far, like what AI has done, like I am not worried, but I kind of made like my top three reasons that I believe AI is just not going to take over bookkeeping. So first reason is people will still have to lift a finger. And if you're a bookkeeping business owner, I'm sure you've experienced this, but business owners do not want to lift a finger when it comes to their finances. I mean, people in general don't want to lift a finger when it comes to their finances, whether it's personal or business. But wow, business owners, if there's something that they can procrastinate or push off or just ignore or stick their head in the sand, it's the finances of their business, which is ironic because it's like you're in business to make money. What you know, it makes no sense. Like, why wouldn't you want to like look at the actual money side of things to make sure there's no problems there? But yeah, people will still have to lift a finger, even if somehow AI magically took over bookkeeping. There's still going to be a software that people will have to lift a finger and figure out how to use. Or they're going to have to upload a receipt or a bank statement or a tax return or answer a question. And right off the back, I'm lifting a finger. Like, right. People don't want to do that. And it's something I've learned, and it's very frustrating. It's probably the biggest frustration I have of like people just not wanting to lift a finger when it comes to the finances so I can do my job. You just be replacing me with AI, and it's going to be in the same boat. It's like, man, I really wish this business owner would lift a finger and at least like answer this question instead of, leaving me on red for months. Maybe I just need better clients, but yeah, that's like the first one, the biggest one in my opinion. People don't want to lift a finger when it comes to their finances, and even if AI took over, even if it was so much easier, you still have to lift a finger, and it's just not going to happen. Second reason is AI can never say I don't know. It always has to have an answer, even if it's wrong, and not the best thing when it comes to your business finances and someone's categorizing them and reconciling them and making the adjusted journal entries and then reporting that information to you and then explaining it. It's like you don't really want someone to look at something, not know the answer to, and then just guess. That's not the place. Business finances is not the place for that. And that's something where I've just noticed, I'm sure we all have if we use AI and ChatGPT, it always has to have an answer. And it's definitely, burned me in the past of like trying to learn something and it just comes up with this totally blank false answer made up answer, and I just thought like, oh, I guess it's right. ChatGPT said so, and it's definitely not right. So that's definitely another reason. It's like AI is, it's not going to like tell these people like, hey, can you tell me more about this, or can you tell me more about this transaction for $5,000 and the bank detail just says N/A. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? No, AI is just going to categorize that like, oh, this must be rent. Probably not. So that's another thing that I don't think people don't put any thought obviously into the finances side of their business, but it's just going to be this false sense of security if AI did take over, and these poor business owners are going to like have financial information that they can't trust because AI is guessing all the time. And then honestly, the third reason that I don't believe AI is going to take over bookkeeping is people want people. So if you ever try to call a big company, you probably immediately roll your eyes if you get some obvious AI voice phone operator that's like, oh, they're going to try to direct their phone call, and it makes for efficiency purposes, but you're on the phone to talk to another human. Um, that's, people just want people. At the end of the day, I want to hear from another human being that was trained to give me like an answer to whatever my problem or question is. And like I said, it ties back up honestly because like I trust that human that was trained over an AI that's probably that can't say I don't know. They'll give me an answer even if it's wrong. So I think that's like my third biggest reason for sure is people just want people, even if it's not even to give them an answer. I guess there's comfort, and what I've experienced, like so many phone calls with my clients as a bookkeeper, it's almost like a therapist role too with a lot of these clients. Like people just want to talk and vent and just like, oh, it sucks being a business owner and losing money, and we're trying out this thing, we don't know if it'll work, and me not even like offering a solution. Like sometimes you can. It's just being there for them, like that was helpful for them. And you don't get that feeling when you're talking to AI. So honestly, those are like my main three reasons. Is AI going to take over bookkeeping? No, I wish it would, because bookkeeping is so boring and it's not fun. And yeah, I don't know who actually wants to categorize transactions, reach out with questions, and actually reconcile accounts and generate financial reports. It's rough work. It's not fun. And like I said, I wish AI would take over, but it's not going to take over, because at the end of the day, people are still going to have to lift a finger, make an effort. AI is just going to be guessing. It can't say, I don't know. Like it's going to give you an answer, even if it's wrong. And then at the end of the day, people want people. So I don't know. Those are just like my general thoughts that spiraled from the classic comment or question that I always hear as a bookkeeping business owner: is AI going to take over bookkeeping? And yeah, like I said, not worried about it, but hopefully this was helpful, encouraging to any aspiring bookkeeping business owner that's still like working towards figuring out, how do I use QuickBooks Online or whatever software you're using, and trying to figure out your debits and credits or accounting. And you're like, oh God, is AI going to take over? Is all this for nothing? I say keep going for it. People need good accountants. People need someone that they can trust that'll provide an answer. Even if you don't know the answer, they want someone that can say like, hey, I don't know it now, but I'm going to find the answer for you. People need that with their business finances. So I say keep going for it. And yeah, that's my little TED talk here.